Alrighty, so the last video log of the year. Honestly, tear-jerking. Um, but from what I can say, at least that I've taken away from this class is that I've learned a lot about me. Um, I've learned that I actually do care more about things than I've ever imagined. That I actually do have emotions. That I actually am an emotional person, and that I care more than it may sometimes seem. Um, it's impacted my relationships definitely in the aspect that I've learned to be more understanding and more aware of people's pains, more aware of people's, I guess, just positions, hardships. It's definitely given me an opportunity to grow as a person in the aspect that I've come to use the tools that I've learned to be more empathetic, to be more understanding, to be more cordial, more vulnerable. The one thing that I always hated was just being vulnerable, just being. I love to give advice and give help, but I just hate. I hate receiving it. I hate asking for it because I feel like I'm less of a man or if I'm being weak. Um, but that's one thing I can say I learned. I learned to ask for help. I learned to just ask for someone to listen to me and just to hear what I have to say. Um, because just growing up, I've always been the one who's been the strong one. I've always been the one who's been that counselor, who's been that supportive friend, who's been that supportive loved one. Um, and to be on the reverse end of that is just different, especially at such a later age in my life. Not that I'm old, but to really be there and to really get that on a week by week basis, like I did in class, which is something great. I really appreciated it, and I've really grown from it. I can truly say that I've changed as a person based on it. Based on this class, I've just learned that it's okay to be a man and to be able to express your emotions and express yourself, um, and to feel comfortable about doing so. You should never have to feel like you're intimidated to be real, or that you're intimidated to speak on issues that hurt you, because the thing that I feel like I've learned most about me is that I learn more about me by talking about me, by accepting the things that I've done and accepting the things that I do and accepting who it is I am. I've learned who I am. And I feel like there's a lot of things that we hide from as people. We try to hide from the bad. We try to hide from the things that we don't want the world to see. But when the world sees it all, what more can the world grab from you? And when you've torn down yourself by bringing out all the bad, who can bring down any worse? There are no secrets. There are no cracks to hide in. It is, and you can finally bloom, and you can finally be you, and you can finally enjoy who it is that you're living for. So, I can definitely say that it's impacted my identity. It's impacted who I am. This class has given me an opportunity to grow as a person, to grow as an individual, as a man, as a kid, as a salient 21-year-old African American student at Clemson University. Um, it's given me an opportunity to interact with a different set of people, a different culture mind, a different and more diverse mental group of people, as opposed to pretty much the usual group of people that I affiliate and associate myself with. So there's a great opportunity in that aspect, and I mean, as far as my goals for the future and what I want to do in the future, it's given me an opportunity to really implement and use the things that I've learned in class in all of my other organizations. Um, just being elected as president of CBSU, I definitely want to use dialogue in more of the activities that we have and more of our general body meetings, to give our members an opportunity to really engage. And I feel like I've created a family with my PDF class and with us because of our vulnerability. And I feel like personally, doing so with my other organizations, it'll be able to, it'll give us an opportunity to create that family aspect as well, by really talking about the issues and talking about things and just dealing with really heartfelt issues and subjects, uh, especially that affect us directly. Um, I feel like it'll bring us together, and I feel like it'll just be a great growing tool and a growing apparatus for us to move forward and to just do bigger and better things. So I guess I'll stop myself from rambling now, but I really appreciated the class. I learned a lot about myself, the people around me, how to interact with people, and I can say that forevermore, I'll always be grateful for this opportunity to learn about myself and to learn about being vulnerable and just understanding that the life that we live isn't the same for everyone. And it takes so much for me to understand my own life so I can at least be willing to sit down and hear and accept someone else's perspective. So, thanks, guys.